Wow, things were crazy over the last 24 hours. There was a lot of back and forth action. A huge whale did dump on the market. We saw a lot of buy pressure pushing back up. Then we saw some more sell pressure, more buy pressure. And ladies and gentlemen, over $130,000 in the last 24 hours. We're looking at this on the pancake swap side. So just clarifying that for Operation Phoenix. And we see that there is more on the buy side with $69,000 and $62,000 over on the sell side. 225 transactions, total of 131,000 in daily volume. Price has been brought back up above 8 cents, but if we look here on the price chart, we can see that it did have a drop, went down about 32%. So since then, it has come back up. And we're seeing in the last 24 hours up 8.68%. So what is nice to see, we've got not only the volume increase here, but with the price drops, that sell pressure, the community bought it back up. And we have some long wicks down here on the bottom, and on the daily candle, things are looking quite nice. So after 3 days of red candles, looking like a green day at the moment. We'll have to wait to see how everything continues to play out there. But so far, that is looking good on that chart. And then we also have, let's go and move over here for a second, on TradingView using my trading bot. If you wish to get this and incorporate it with your TradingView, you can find a link to that through my Patreon down in the description below. We do have over here on the 1 hour time frame, the last indicator, there was a short position. That's where we saw these big, huge drops take place. And lo and behold, it did end up falling down quite a bit. Started to see a rally come back up, crossed above that purple line, that VWAP. I've talked about this in my previous videos before. We also see that red candle a little bit before that, suggestively in the RSI being in the oversold territory, and then just seeing a nice little rally going on. So it passed above the VWAP, suggesting that strong buy signal, had an indicator pop up here, suggesting a long. And then further continuation, greens are on the way up there, looking quite good. The Bollinger Band did get pretty tight here right before that explosive move with the volatility of that volume. And seeing that rise coming up, it looks like it's trying to tap above the blue line for the Bollinger Band. So just kind of looking back here, seeing how it's played out historically, it looks like a lot of these times it's kind of hit that and then came off to the side and moved off. So whether or not it's going to be able to maintain itself going across this time, it's going to be hard to say. But looking at this historically, it looks like there's a little bit of sell pressure that traditionally happens before it moves sideways a bit and then tries to make another further rally up after it clears up some of that space. So we do have a nice green candle that took place on the 1 hour time frame back here. That was on February 18th, 2024. And, you know, again, this is still very early on as a crypto. I mentioned that in my other videos. So if this does set some sort of new example, don't be that surprised, especially with it being Friday. You've got the Phoenix Friday. So keep an eye out for that, as they do have what looks to be some new information right around the corner. Some other things to talk about. Over on the official Twitter account, Operation Phoenix Army, we are thrilled to announce our partnership with CoinMerge. Many thanks for hosting us and facilitating a great AMA. So they had a little bit of information going on there. Then we also have here, in 3 weeks' time, Operation Phoenix has paired an additional $10,000 to LP, along with $5,000 worth of buyback and burns. Operation Phoenix Army, this is just the beginning. And then we go and move over here to the subreddit. Day 21. Today speaks volumes. But before we get into that, I want to tell you about the crypto exchange Margex. I do have a referral link down in the description below. So if you're looking to leverage your crypto trades anywhere from 5x all the way up to 100x, and you want no KYC, so you can get in there real fast, about 30 seconds to 1 minute of creating an account, you can actually do some huge level trading. And this is with leverage trading. So you guys, they have a lot of different cryptos that are blue chip cryptos. They're slowly adding in a couple more new ones, but they have a good list already. They also have copy trading and staking. And so if you want to check that out, that referral link, you can find that down in the description below. Now let's move over to the subreddit. So Phoenix Army, let's start tonight by discussing the volume increase that we have been seeing over the past 3 weeks. Based on CoinGecko, we were doing about $25,000 to $60,000 in trades per day during our first week on CoinGecko. This is February 8th to the 4th. 14th. Then the second week, we moved up $80,000 to $170,000 a day from February 15th to the 21st. Now we are moving into our third week on CG, and we have done $230,000 in the past 24 hours. This is extremely crucial because it shows the token is being traded more and more. It also means more taxes are being taken out to strengthen our LP as well as the marketing wallet. The funds raised will help with future centralized exchange listings and token development. Hey, Crypto Atlas, calling me out now. In your Operation Phoenix video this morning, you were harking on volume and said we needed more of it, and sure enough, we got it today. A large part of the volume came from a whale that out of nowhere dumped his entire bag. This was a very poor investment decision, and I want to use this as a learning experience for everyone. This whale purchased a little over 550,000 tokens when the project launched for roughly 50 BNB, or $19,000. They did not buy pre-sale. The whale immediately staked them for 30 days and bought another 32,000 tokens for $3,000, or 8 BNB. So far, everything looks good. $22,000 invested and 582,000 total tokens. The value of those tokens this morning was about $54,000. This dude was up $32,000 in less than 3 weeks, and for some reason panics and does an emergency token withdrawal, which caused a 25% loss of tokens immediately. Then instead of bleeding them out, he dumps them all at once, which is the worst idea for getting the most value. After the token tax, he ended up walking away with less than $32,000. Don't get me wrong, a $10,000 profit is still a lot of money, but had he waited 10 more days and slowly bled his bag out like the others, he could have made at least $20,000 more. Don't be like this guy. Keep your funds staked, and when you're ready to leave, please do it slowly. Yeah, it hurt us a little bit, but we have already started to rebound back. On the positive side of things, this whale's mistake helped us in quite a few ways. To start off, Sean used all the taxes collected from the sale and some marketing funds to do a $4,000 buyback and burn. This is huge for a project because it helps strengthen liquidity. 53,000 tokens were burnt from the buy, which brings our burn total to 211,000 tokens. The token already started with such a low supply that burning this many already is mind-blowing. Today was a great example of why cryptocurrency needs a Celis DEX solution. That major sale from the whale was large enough to trigger 2 contract sales back to back. So on the graph, it looked like we had 3 large sales go through and make a nasty red candle. Those who may not have been educated about the contract triggering sales could see these sales and easily cause panic, which led to making irrational decisions. I had a few buddies of mine reach out to me by phone, spooked that something was happening, but once I took the time to explain, their fears were eased. Cryptocurrency, like stocks, is emotion driven, and seeing quick drops causes natural FUD in your brain to cloud your best financial decisions. Matt Swapper will drastically help address the problem and make the charts better looking for us and any other project that decides to use the swapper. So tidbits here. There was a Twitter space today with Haley_CryptoMac, where she interviewed Sean and Matt about the project. I personally was not able to make it, but I did see there were 100 people in the room, and the post has over 2,300 views. I just got home, and I'm going to have to go back and listen to it on her Twitter account. I love to see the devs/founders getting so much face time on a variety of different AMAs to help get the word out. Tomorrow is Phoenix Friday, and I'm pumped to see what is going to be revealed. I will have a live post tomorrow that will get updated every couple of minutes during the meeting if you can't make it or need a recap. We lost 2 sharks today that had between 50,000 and 100,000 right after the massive dip occurred. Sadly, I think this was an example of a single large sale causing ripples and panic sales. The large whales that have been dumping seem to be aware of what's going on because I saw most of them pause their selling today. Nothing too exciting to share. The price may have taken a bit of a hit today, but it was very easy to pinpoint the cause. Just because one person makes a poor financial decision doesn't mean I'm going to let it cause doubt in my mind. As long as I understand why the price moved, I'm fine with having a correction. Don't let one person's decision guide you in the wrong direction and install any type of panic. Instead, understand that we will see a lot of this as we continue to grow, and instead you should use this as a time to recall in the future when others dump and you second guess your holdings. The dip has been eaten well, and I'm still feeling bullish, especially with Phoenix Friday tomorrow. We're at, it's actually actually, we are actually at 200 members now in the Operation Phoenix subreddit. If you guys have not joined that yet, you have a Reddit account, would love it if you could help support the community. I'll provide a link down in the description below. Go and hop over and check out the Operation Phoenix subreddit, and also feel free to make your own posting. Share your thoughts on what you're feeling, what you're thinking, what you'd love to see, etc. So yeah, overall on the day chart, things are looking quite good. Let's move over to the 1 hour chart. Things are also looking really, really good there. And that's what I got for you guys in this video. So again, I got the referral link for Margex down in the description below. You can check out HG Access. It's an exclusive trading group. They talk about a lot of different plays. And if you guys want to join that, they have a little bit less than 2,000 members right now. Again, this is exclusive. You can find the link to the Patreon group for that down in the description below. And that's what I got for you in the video. Thank you so much to my Patreon supporters. Double shout out thank you to We Love, Victor Vegas, Worlds Rizvi for being higher level patrons. Thank you to my YouTube members for your support as well. God bless, and we'll see you in the next episode.